46 is brought to you by Dr. George Leeks, Pahrum's optometrist since 1990, offering full-spectrum eye care for children and adults. Call today, 727-8300. News is also brought to you by J.K. Nelson Law. Call 727-9900 today for your free consultation. If you need a lawyer, you need Nelson.
Tonight on News 46, a Nye County Sheriff's Office deputy is charged with domestic battery, and the Kingdom Club is leased out to an antiques dealer. News 46 starts now.
You're watching KPVM News 46 with Deanna O'Donnell. News 46, local coverage you can count on.
A well-known deputy is facing criminal charges. It's September 25th. I'm Deanna O'Donnell. Sergeant Richard Deutsch with the Nye County Sheriff's Office, who recently was seen in a video responding to a dog shooting here in Pahrump, has been on administrative leave since he and his former girlfriend had an argument that took a turn for the worse. Longtime officer with the Nye County Sheriff's Office, Richard Jason Deutsch, has been charged with injuring or tampering a vehicle, domestic battery, disturbing the peace, and injury to other property. According to the victim, he damaged her television set, her entertainment center, her cell phone, and the dashboard of her vehicle during an argument on Galaxy Street in June of this year. The victim also allegedly says that Deutsch slapped the area of her buttocks during the argument. We caught up with District Attorney Angela Bello today to find out more.
There were two gross misdemeanors. One was injury or tampering with a vehicle, and the other was injury to other property, which involved a television set and an entertainment center primarily. Both of those, the value of the damage was over $250, so they qualified for gross misdemeanor.
And then disturbing the peace?
Those were the misdemeanors. In the misdemeanor case, there is two disturbing of the pieces, as well as a domestic battery, and a injury to other property, which is a cell phone striking the wall of the bedroom. So it's both the damage to the cell phone and the damage to the wall.
Richard Jason Deutsch, who also goes by the name of Jay, is the brother of Ian Deutsch, who was killed on April 26th of 2010 in the line of duty, 2 days after he returned back from Afghanistan. Deutsch was shot at Lakeside Casino when he responded for a domestic disturbance involving a firearm, where a man was chasing his girlfriend in another vehicle and as he was shooting into her car. Richard Deutsch is also a veteran of the military and has been deployed several times, including his last deployment to Afghanistan. If convicted of the domestic battery charge, Deutsch will no longer be able to be a law enforcement officer. Under Nevada and federal law, he wouldn't be able to fulfill his job duties. On the misdemeanor charges, he will be summoned for an arraignment at which he will plead guilty or not guilty to determine whether he needs an attorney. On the gross misdemeanor charges, he will obtain a preliminary hearing date to determine probable cause to go forward with an arraignment to plead guilty or not guilty. If he pleads not guilty, they will set a trial date. Nye County Sheriff Sharon Worley has told News 46 that they are concentrating on the internal affairs investigation at this time, which is separate from the criminal investigation. Sergeant Deutsch is on paid administrative leave in accordance with the Nye County Law Enforcement Agreement. The pay will continue until the investigation is concluded and a final disciplinary decision is made. This is Deanna O'Donnell for News 46. The Republican effort to repeal the Affordable Care Act is once again looking like it may fail. Today, the Senate Finance Committee held a hearing on the bill that was repeatedly interrupted by protesters. Republicans will have to make a decision soon about whether or not the bill will come to the Senate floor for a vote, even though the latest version of the bill wasn't unveiled until Sunday. Two Republicans so far have come out against the bill, Rand Paul and John McCain. They say the number could grow. Pahrump was converted into a giant festival and celebration the past 4 days. Caitlin Boyer reports.
The 53rd Fall Festival was held in Petrick Park this weekend. Crowds flocked to the park for this annual event. Vendors, local and from out of town, lined the grass around the park. They offered an array of goods, services, and food. At the center of it all was the stage. Games, prizes, and giveaways were going all weekend long, as well as various bands, including Little Elmo and the Cosmos, Three Blind Mice, Sine Wave, B-Side Blues, and performances by the popular fire dancing group Flameology. To top it all off, Davis Amusements brought the fun with rides and carnival games. Kids and adults alike partook in the fun, riding the coasters, walking through the funhouse, or taking a chance at the games to win a prize. Saturday morning, people lined a stretch of Highway 160 awaiting the Fall Festival parade. The route was reversed, and this year's theme was whimsical fun in the sun. The parade entrants all did a wonderful job decorating their floats to match. The jury is still out on this year's People's Choice Award. If you would like to vote, you can go to Local Pahrumph's Facebook page. Winners of the other categories were Best Out of Town by the Wells Fargo Stagecoach. Best Theme was Pahrump Disability Outreach Program. Best of Show was Nye County School District, and the Grand Marshal's pick was Nevada Dance Center. Leading the festivities was KPVM's own Deanna O'Donnell, who was selected to be the Grand Marshal of this year's parade. The rodeo was held Friday and Saturday evening in the McCullough Arena, and as usual, every seat was sold out. The Arts and Crafts Show winners were displayed in the Bob Roode Community Center, where the public could stop in and check out the artwork. Thank you to the Pahrump Valley Chamber of Commerce and all of the sponsors that made this year's Fall Festival possible. This is Caitlin Boyer reporting for News 46.
News 46 will return in just a moment.